Hello friends, it's Thor Diecow back with another edition of This Week on Blu-ray and DVD. And we start with the return of Veronica Mars. Yes, you may remember Kristen Bell in the very popular series, but after a successful Kickstarter campaign, they actually were able to launch a full-length movie. Have a look.
Veronica, this is the whole case file. How'd you get this? I'm sure you know breaking and entering is a felony.
Come on, I knew the felonies before I knew the state capitals.
So, you gonna ask if I did it?
I wouldn't be here if I thought you did.
America thinks he's guilty, and that's good enough for me.
Yeah, very cool. So Veronica Mars, former high school sleuth, thought she left her past behind her. A murder in her hometown, though, pulls her back into her old life. It's a fascinating story because the show creator, Rob Thomas, actually teamed up with Kristen Bell, and they had this record-breaking Kickstarter launch, and the making of featurettes on the film actually show you how that all came about. The beloved TV series had so much clamoring from fans that they inspired them to basically make a movie of it. So it's a very well-written film. It's got great characters, and there are a ton of cameos in it. So if you enjoyed Veronica Mars as a show, you're going to love the movie because it's got all those great moments that you came to enjoy. And Kristen Bell is such a strong character, and I love the idea of a female super sleuth. And the story itself has a lot of great twists and turns. So I really enjoyed Veronica Mars. I have to say, I didn't really watch the show, but that didn't matter when I watched it because it's just got a great script to it, some very interesting dynamics between the cast, great characters, and overall just a good sort of little murder mystery, a homespun story. So check out Veronica Mars. That's probably my pick of the week. Okay, now we're going to switch gears a little bit and talk about a classic coming to Blu-ray, Revenge of the Nerds. Nerds! Yeah, this is the classic satirical college story of a group of misfits who decide to start their own fraternity after getting rejected by every house on campus.
They've been laughed at, picked on, there's a roommate, pal, and put down.
I'm not kissing a nerd.
They don't have the moves or the muscle,
You know karate? No. Good.
but they've got the brains.
I know what we're gonna do.
Yes. Oh my God, Anthony Edwards and Robert Carradine starred in this one. It's brains versus brawn when the football team tries to run the nerds off campus. I'm surprised they even remade this yet. I'm sure that's coming next. The nerds carefully, though, engineer their revenge. Timothy Busfield was in the film, too. I forgot all about him. It's the true David and Goliath story. Lots of fun, and the Blu-ray is loaded with extras. You've got commentary with the cast. I'm a nerd, and I'm pretty proud of it. A good feature, deleted scenes, and a Revenge of the Nerds television pilot. So if you want to check out the nerds and all their adventures, the original, I'm saying, in high def, check it out right now for the first time ever on Blu-ray, Revenge of the Nerds. Can't go wrong there. Now, speaking of Blu-rays and masterpieces, and just in time for Mother's Day, get a load of this, people. The Rodgers and Hammerstein Blu-ray collection featuring 6 classics, The Sound of Music, Oklahoma, The King and I, South Pacific, State Fair, and Carousel.
Why did you stop?
All together for the first time ever. Oklahoma and The King and I are celebrating 60th anniversaries as well with standalone Blu-rays, but you can now get this fine collector's edition, all in stunning digital restorations, and there's a sing-along version of The King and I for die-hard musical theater lovers, plus more than an hour of behind-the-scenes features on Oklahoma. And that was one of my favorites growing up. South Pacific as well. So again, all 6 of them are here. Of the 15 Academy Award-winning musicals from the dynamic duo that was Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein II. They brought the beautiful melodies and words to life in some of the most iconic movie musicals of the 20th century. Do not miss this, as it's a sheer collector's item. So once again, you got The Sound of Music, Oklahoma, The King and I, South Pacific, State Fair, and Carousel. Man, what a great collection that is. So that's it this week, folks. We got a couple of different things for you, but they're all great. So check me out on Twitter. Let me know what you thought of all these titles at Thor Diecow. I'd like to hear what you think, and we'll see you next week on btvancouver.ca.